Hello everyone and welcome to our Universe Mode Series 2 Slammy Award Show ceremony. Last week we showed 4 categories which gave you a chance to vote for Superstar of the Year, Best Match of the Series, Glitch of the Series and Oh My God / WTF Moment of the Series. And the votes are in, the votes are cast. They have been counted and verified. We are now ready to show the results. Are you ready?
I am. It's exciting. It feels real now, Universe. Now I've got Slammy Awards.
Right then. We'll leave Best Superstar for the final award as I think that's the biggest one.
Okay.
So we'll start with the second biggest, I'd say. Best Match of the Series. So in this category you had 2 Orton versus Zayn matches.
Yep.
You had Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar 2.
That'd be my vote.
It would be mine, but it had a featured on the voting, so something has gone wrong here. The Fatal 4-Way was at WrestleMania, which many weren't happy with in the comments, which called it a spot fest.
It was. That's exactly what it was. We even called the spots in the match.
Finally, Balor versus Owens at WrestleMania for the NXT title, when Kevin Owens finished it with a powerbomb through a table to Finn Balor. The winner. By the way, 5,909 votes were cast for this.
Wow.
But the winner, with 2,988, with 51% of the vote, is the Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania.
His name is Paddy FC. He's always racing Red Sea. He likes to pedal his clay runs all night long.
Excuse me, but of course that match was the best match. But in all honesty though, like I said, appreciate all the fans out there who's obviously supported the Platimania in the Goran Perkins Universe mode. So yeah, thanks to the fans.
Always starts so well, but it just goes so wrong. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the Platty.
Wow. We won a Slammy, goddammit.
I know.
Pretty epic.
I would get as a replica, but they're too expensive on
They
the
are too
WWE.com store.
Maybe we just get a cardboard cut out or something.
The first award and the first ever Slammy Award ceremony, and we've won a Slammy.
Exactly.
We've done a Triple H.
We've done a Triple H, yeah.
Second in the vote, Zayn versus Orton, number 1. The one where Sammy got brutalised. It wasn't even the second match where he got the big comeback.
So the second one were better, but whatever.
And that only got 17%. So we got 51% of the vote.
Wow.
Second, 17% with 984 votes. So total difference of about 2,000 votes separating first and second there. Okay. Second category. Oh my God / WTF moment of the series. A few to choose from again from this one. A total of 5,035 votes was cast. But the winner, with 37% of the vote, 1,856 votes casted for it, is Rollins kicks out of 3 GTSs in a row.
It was quite a monumental moment. However, I will say I forgot about it.
Yeah. There were a lot in that list which I like the looks of. Bo Dallas defeating Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Definitely the WTF moment.
Rusev table break. That came in second, by the way, with 21% of the vote. 1,051 votes cast for that. And third, which was probably one of my favourites, is Beast Unleashed with 14%.
Oh, yeah.
Brock Lesnar defeating The Rock in about a minute for the WWE Championship in the main event of a pay-per-view.
What?
Unbelievable. Also, Nash wins Money in the Bank, which, when I was looking at the results early on, was winning, and then it just kind of faded away.
Do you know what should have been in this category? The fact that Nash was nominated for 2 Slammys. That should have been its own thing.
He defeated Batista in this category as well in about 30 seconds.
Yeah. Definitely a WTF moment when Kevin Nash is up for 2 Slammys. But what's going on there?
But Rollins is the second award winner at our Slammy Awards. Okay then, leading into the third category. Glitch of the Year. Arguably One of our most important categories of the year.
Yeah, definitely our most important.
So many nominees for this one.
When
Ridiculous.
we were looking at this, like, is this ever going to end?
4,441 votes in total. Staggering amount of votes we've got for the Slammy Awards. I think we've had a total of about 23,000, which is ridiculous. The winner, this is a bit closer than the other ones, I must say, but I think that's because there's more options. 36% of the vote, 1,606 votes casted for it. Edge's face breaks.
It's crazy because we've seen that glitch so many times in the universe. I didn't think it'd do that well.
That got my vote as well.
Alright, okay. I think we just saw it that much though. It's like, wasn't a... I don't know.
He was the first one though where it really happened. Him and the Randy Orton gurn.
Yeah. I like the John Cena Finn Balor ladder thing personally.
Oh, where they got wedged in it and they got dragged.
Yeah.
Suplex City, or Superplex City, was number 2 with 813 votes, 18%. That were at WrestleMania. Some people didn't think that were a glitch because they didn't see the table break. You were like hanging off of the edge.
Yeah.
And then third is you, where you freeze with Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, that was
405 votes, 9%.
That was a genuine classic.
So then, leading into the final award, Best Superstar of our WWE 2K15 Universe Mode Series 2. There was only 3 nominees. Stone Cold Steve Austin, who overcame all the odds. He returned at the Royal Rumble, won the Rumble, defeated Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You had Brock Lesnar, who was undefeated throughout the entire series. And Zayn, who was the true underdog story.
I actually thought Zayn would get it personally.
I did.
I'd say that was probably my vote as well.
But I haven't said the winner yet, so you kind of spoiled it.
Oh, I've done it, haven't I? Ruined it all.
This is why we'll never get asked by WWE to go. Started off with the Randy Orton matches, stealing the show. Won the IC belt at SummerSlam. Then he went on a bit of a downturn. Had a few shots at World Heavyweight Championship, #1 contenders matches. He even got in a couple of matches, I believe. We were in the Elimination Chamber for the big unified belt. But then he won the big one at WrestleMania, which leads into Series 3. He won Money in the Bank.
But every match he had was a good one, so...
Yes.
I think that's why he got my vote.
But the winner, by the way, 8,037 votes were casted for this.
Whoa.
Big category, this one. The main one.
Yes.
With 45%, 3,617 votes casted for him, is Brock Lesnar.
It had to be, didn't it, I think.
He got my vote, but I honestly thought with Zayn's popularity, he'd have won this.
Yeah.
With the matches he's put on and people complaining about Lesnar throughout the series as well.
You can't deny how dominant he was, though, so...
No, Sammy in second place, 2,593 votes, and finally Austin in last.
Austin didn't do a right lot until the Royal Rumble, did he?
Well, no. He had the big story at the end, though. He had the big Road to WrestleMania storyline, I guess.
Yeah.
But Brock Lesnar, throughout the entire series, was a dominant beast.
He was.
He wins the main Best Superstar of Series 2. But the question is, who's going to win it next series? But for now, that is the end of Universe Mode Series 2 Slammy Award Show ceremony.